It's not exactly a linear path, but there's not much you can really do. What was it again? South of the Q's factory. I'd imagine it's this one, yeah. If it was the one next to the Q's factory, it would have said next to the Q's factory. Hello, welcome to Quick Shop. Do you want to take a picture? Yes. There's me on top of the ski slope. Now I'm going to go all the way back to, go all the way back again. White Mountain really gets on my nerves. Papaya Island kind of does that as well. There's no linear thing with these picture shops. They're just placed randomly and it's really annoying. There's me in front of curling. Can't do curling just yet. 75 head east from White Mountain through to Peach Town. Alright, that's not far away actually. Again, this is another really annoying one because you've got to go back through the tunnel to get to number 76, which I believe is next to the Q's factory. 76 and 77 are next to the Q's factory, I think. Then 78 and 79 are outside the temple under the sea. Then you've got to go all the way back through here again. To do 80 to 86. There's me by the waterfall. You can't actually get into that waterfall. No matter how hard you try, you can't actually get into the waterfall. Next to the Q's factory, like I predicted. So I've got to go all the way fucking back. But I can just warp, so it's not too bad. Didn't say what side though, because there's one on both sides. There's 70. Oh fuck it! I'll just get 77 first. Hello, welcome to Quick Shop. Yes, there's me in front of Snow Mountain. Nice picture, but I don't like Snow Mountain Raceway at all. Go through the tunnel. Yeah, just like I said. Let's go to 76. On the other side of the Q's factory. There's me and Snow Mountain Raceway during the day. I should just say on the other side of the Q's factory is a lot easier to understand that way. Now I've got to go through the tunnel. I might manage to get all the way to 86 in this episode, but I'm not entirely sure. You can't go, you have to actually go through the tunnel because you can't actually get into that part without going through it, so. By the way, funny fact, this is actually the second copy of this game I've actually owned. This is the only time I've actually owned 2 copies of the same game. Well, actually, no it's not. I actually have 2 copies of Need for Speed Underground, which I will play on my channel at some point. I got 2 copies of Need for Speed Underground 2. Yeah, 78. I got 2 copies of Need for Speed Carbon. Well, I had 2 copies of this game. That's me under the temple and under the sea, by the way. And 79 is just opposite. I had 2 copies of Mario Kart Wii at one point. Although I still actually use my original copy from 2008. Because basically, I think it was like 2010, my old Wii broke, and I thought it was the game not working. So I bought another game, but it still didn't work. So I sent the old one, the new one back. Yeah. Number 80, so I'll go all the way back again. I've got 2 copies of Gran Turismo 3, which I won't be playing. Actually, I can just warp. I've got 2 copies of Grand Theft Auto 3 as well. Don't ask why I've got so many copies of 2 different games, but well, in a way, well, the first copy of this game actually was pre-owned, and it didn't work. Like it worked, but it was impossible to get 100% on it because there was one house that wouldn't work. It would just stay stuck on now loading, so it was impossible to 100% this game. And it was actually a really important house as well. Need for Speed Underground, I don't know why we got 2 copies of that. Need for Speed Carbon, well, one of them is on the 360 and one of them is on the PS2. The 360 version doesn't work. Need for Speed Underground, I don't know why we got 2 copies of that. Need for Speed Underground 2, one of them's on the Xbox, the original, and one of them's on the PS2. The Xbox version I kind of lost. And I've got a PS2 version of it now. What else? What other one was there? There's another one. Grand Theft Auto 3, I've got 2 copies of that game. That's me by the river. Okay, nice glitch there. This one is the one down here. I can't remember why that. Oh, shut up. There's me by Moore River. There's a lot of pictures of me by the river. I've also got another two copies of FIFA 2004 as well. Not that really matters. Because I hate FIFA. There's so many pictures of me by the river, it's kind of getting boring. I'm kind of running out of time. I hope I've got enough time. Well, if necessary, I'll just cut out me getting to picture shop number 70 if necessary. Because don't need that. Me by the waterfall. Let's just keep going. You wants to bet that the next one is me in front of the windmills. Yep, me by the windmills. Although, if there was a picture of me by the windmills at night, that would probably be my favourite picture. But there isn't one, unfortunately. Not from what I know, anyway. They should have got rid of the one with me just in the middle of the desert and replaced it with me in front of the windmills at night. Although this one might possibly be that, but I don't think it is. Move, 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 move. Me by the windmills at daytime again. 87, located on east of Luke's house built on water. This house is south of Papaya Island. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.